Recently, I've been feeling terrible. I don't know what it is, but nothing has felt good. The music I love, my go-to meals, my evening walks, nothing appeals right now. So today, I woke up with one thing on my mind. I need to make a change. So I pulled on my sneakers, leather jacket, and my glasses that make me feel like money, and I did something I haven't done in weeks. I just walked. No plan. No idea where I would end up, just walked. Oh, did I mention that I got a haircut? Being friends with queer people might mean that I will never spend my summer living on a boat, but I'll gladly accept a free haircut instead. Truthfully, I might have an idea of what's getting me down. I work the same days every week. I wake up, walk to work, exhaust myself for 8 hours, and sit in bed when I get home. I spend my days off just recovering, ready to go again next week. I've been letting the tsunami wave of routine wash over me while I feel like a grain of sand on the sidewalk. Back to today. I spent the morning in a neighbourhood that I haven't visited nearly as often as I should. This meringue hot chocolate confirmed that for me. Where have you been all my life? That hot chocolate, I think, restored my belief in love. It was so rich and flipping the meringue on top, so creamy, so good. So now it's a beautiful day. It's been a beautiful day and it's sunny as hell. It's kind of warm, like I'm just in my leather jacket and my sweater. Life is good. I feel like I'm back. I'm back. All it takes, man, all it takes sometimes is just a little hot chocolate. Fast forward a couple hours. Okay, I'm back out because it's such a nice day. I just had lunch and I want to be back out, but I don't want to spend money and I definitely can't stomach another hot chocolate. So I'm going to the library. Yeah, I just want to be out, man. It's so nice. It's like 10 degrees. Like, I've changed my top. I took my sweater off. It's tropical out here, man. It's tropical. Okay, that was fun. What now? Well, you must know by now how much I love cooking. What better way to freshen up my life than to try a new recipe? Enter brown butter sage gnocchi. No, my pan is not that dirty. It just looks like that. Now, brown butter sage gnocchi sounds fancy. This sounds so fancy. This is the type of meal that you pay $30 for in any Brooklyn restaurant. But let me tell you, this takes like 10 minutes to make. And boy does it taste good. And listen closely because I'm putting you onto game right now. If there's someone in your life that you desperately want to impress, cook this for them. Nothing says love like brown butter gnocchi. And bon appetit. It looks so good, it smells so good. Let me tell you, this smells incredible. And because I love to spoil myself, I went for a walk afterwards. But not just a walk, no. A walk with tiramisu. I'll admit, when I told myself I would go to the park and eat tiramisu, okay, it was a lot more romantic in my head. But I'm still gonna enjoy my tiramisu. And that capped off a beautiful day. But life is not all sunshine and rainbows. Rent needs to be paid. So, work interlude. Now, as I'm sure you're very well aware, pulling yourself out of a rut is not a one-day job. It's definitely not a 2-day job. But maybe it's a 3-day job. And that's why on this grey, rainy Sunday, I'm going to go see a friend. The power of friendship will pull me out of this hole that I've been stuck in for weeks. Or at least I hope. Let's go. Okay, I'm back. I guess I just wanted to round off this video with some closing thoughts on the whole pulling myself out of a rut. And do I feel like I've succeeded? I guess. I feel better than I did when I started this video. So that's positive, that's cool. But I think more important is, being conscious of what I'm learning. Because obviously, I'm just a regular person. Obviously I still experience down periods and stuff, and I'm still trying to figure out how to not avoid them, because I think they are super valuable and supernatural, super space natural, but not feel them so deeply where it's just destroys my life for a few weeks. So what I want to talk about is what I am learning still. And I think it's quite obvious to me that this rut has been caused by overstimulation. I would have a long day at work, and instead of giving my brain a rest when I get home, I would just watch YouTube and then go to bed. And that's not natural. It's not. I don't think our brains are made to withstand that sort of constant stimulation. And recently I have been trying to be a lot more intentional, like for example, I would go for a walk and intentionally not listen to music or do anything like that. Just enjoy the walk. And it's really nice. It does really make a difference. Because also, side note, listening to music has been kind of stressing me out recently. Like trying to figure out what I want to listen to, because nothing has been appealing. So I'm like having the next song to play and have it be a good song. I don't know why it's been stressing me out, but it has. But anyway, yeah, I talk a lot about intentionality on this channel, and honestly, I'm so bad at taking my advice. I'm over here preaching like, be more intentional. I'm so bad at taking my advice. Like, I know exactly what I need to do to not feel how I felt in the last few weeks. But honestly, a lot of the time, I guess I'm just not willing to do it. Like, because I've become so used to this constant stream of dopamine, it's difficult to move towards a steadier form of gratification, like a natural a natural stream of dopamine. Because not to be all boomer, and but I am gonna be. Technology has completely ruined I don't need to say this, I feel like we all know this. Technology has completely ruined our sources of dopamine. It's just put everything on flipping hyperspeed and all of that. Scary stuff. But one positive change that I've made is that I have been reading more. In my last video, I talked about how I had taken out this book, La Conversion by James Baldwin. Still reading it, chugging along, reading a few pages every day. And that's been really fun. It's been a really good challenge because it gives me something to really focus on, and like, okay, what does this word mean? Because I'm not fluent in French. So reading a French book, obviously, is very hard, but it's given me something to put my energy into instead of just defaulting to, loading up YouTube and watching the same people that I always watch. Like, it's not fulfilling, And rediscovering reading has been so valuable for me, Instead of watching YouTube while I eat my breakfast, I read my book. And instead of doom scrolling at work on my break, I read my book. And honestly, I just feel so much more refreshed when I do that. I get like a 20-minute break at work, and before I would just eat my lunch and just have my phone in my hand scrolling Instagram, and I would when my break ended, I would just feel terrible. I would just feel like my brain was working so slowly after that. Whereas now it's like, okay, no, I'm ready to do more, to finish the day, I guess. And it's a constant battle. I don't mean to pretend that I have it figured out. I started reading again and suddenly I'm fixed, I'm healed. Like, even when I was writing my thoughts on this exact topic, I found myself completely subconsciously reaching for Instagram to just scroll for a little bit more. My brain is just so used to this stimulation that even when I'm so conscious of what's wrong, it just is like, no, give me more. And I hate how chained up I am to my phone. Like, I absolutely despise it. And I know what needs to be done to break this chain, but I often feel so deep in this dopamine addiction that it just feels pointless to even try. And any other addiction, I would feel ashamed. But I think because everyone else also has the same problem, it feels like I don't need to fix it. But honestly, we're all fucked. Like, it's wild. I guess I want to end this by saying that all we can do is try, because there is literally no other option. I mean, the only other option is to constantly feel exhausted and overstimulated and like our brain is working at half speed. And I don't want to feel like that, obviously. Kind of why I made this video, because I don't want to feel like that. And, you know, even if it's just going for a walk for an hour, just unplugging from everything and just going for a walk for a little bit, it is a positive step and it helps. And I wish I had a better solution than just go for a walk, because I feel like it's such a buzzword in a way for like mental health. Like, oh, why are you depressed? Just go for a walk. Like, okay. So am I out of the rut? Sort of. I mean, I still feel exhausted. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like you can see it in my face. Like, I see it sometimes. I'm like, wow, I look like death. I guess this is adult life. At least for now. I see a bright future, but right now, things are tough. Things are very tough. Anyway, I'm gonna say goodbye for now. I hope you have enjoyed. Even though I haven't had the most footage for this, I always struggle with this when it's like real life stuff, and I'm like, vlog, yay, real life, and then I don't record because I'm with my friends and I don't want to record with them because I want to enjoy my time with my friends. I've been feeling a way about it, but I feel like I'm not really that sort of person. And there are plenty of those sorts of people that just record their entire life on this platform. So if you want that, then go to them, I guess. And I really like those creators as well. I'm not trying to diss or anything. I really enjoy that kind of content, but I just feel like it's not really me. I guess I'll say bye. Bye. Go for a walk. But it's not going to fix you, unlike what some people might say. It's not going to fix you, but it will help. Cool. Bye.